Alright, so I don't know how many people have this issue, and I've seen it online quite a few times. I have three left Joy-Cons that have a drift in them. Yeah, it sucks. There's a lot of things you can't do without a Joy-Con for your Switch. So I decided I was going to make a little video. I'm going to attempt to replace the analog stick in general off a replacement I've done online, or I bought online on Amazon. I thought I'd take a little video of the actual process of doing it. If it screws up, it screws up. If it don't, it don't. Anyway, enjoy. Okay, here's our controller. Keep in mind, this is a little harder for someone like me. I have really thick fingers. This is our controller that we're going to be working with. Pull this shit off. Don't need that. This stupid stick. I have 3 sets of Joy-Cons. All 3 of them have a left stick drive. Yeah, that's right. All 3 of them have a left stick drift. And to the point where they're unplayable. I had to use a Pro controller just to play my games now, and some of the games you can't play without. And here we have this cheap little fix-it kit. It's like a repair kit. You can get off Amazon for next to nothing. It comes with 4 analog sticks, which apparently can be used either way. Let's see what's inside. What's in this shit? Rah. There's their business card. In case you're interested. It says Joy-Con. Oh, wait. I'm not good at this. Keep it on. Joy-Con replacement parts kit. Flip it around. They have tutorials, I think. I haven't looked at them yet. That's their webpage. I will leave a link to where I bought these in the description, as long as this works out. So, we have some springs, focus, some springs and some little metal brackets and screws. It comes with all the tools we'll need. 2 screwdrivers, pry, a better pry. I guess that's to get into the small little like hooks and stuff. This is another, well, they use these for that. Like, it's mainly for cell phone tabs and stuff like that. Comes with 4 analog sticks. We only need the one. So I'll set that one out. Well, it's for the video, but you know, can't see it. The other cute little add-in for it, I don't play Animal Crossing, but my woman and my child do. You get 3 sets of analog knobs, or well, tops, covers, grips, and it seems like a lot of them are based off Animal Crossing. Except for the last 2. The last 2 are the colorful ones. So when I do their Joy-Con sets, I'm going to give them the Animal Crossing ones. I just want these colorful little nubs. Either way, those don't need to be out. Alright. Okay, on the back, you'll flip it over, and they'll use the tri-wing screwdriver. There'll be one screw here, 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 and here. And the reason that the baggie comes with its own little screws is because Nintendo screws are very touchy and easy to strip. I stripped one already. Not a problem. But once you're done, put that screwdriver to the side. Here's a little pry tool. Bring it in here. Oh, come on. I want this side. or start from the bottom. Come in there. You want to pop those apart. Come along this side. Then slowly open it up. You'll notice that there's 2 ribbons. You do not want to rip the ribbons. Flip it over. I pre-took the screws out, by the way, because I stripped one, like I said, and I just didn't use that footage. I gotta remember which one of these is what. The same pry tool. You're gonna want to take the battery out. It's just glued in there. Nothing serious. You're not gonna break nothing. Move that there. Alright, I think I called it more pry tools earlier. Out of that little kit. This one here actually has a set of tweezers. And that's why things like the toolkit are important. Well, actually, with the battery, you really don't need to. You can pop that up, because that's a clip. That's a push-down clip. But when you put it back in, that's going to be very important. Battery to the side. You look inside here, and you will see 4 normal screws, like what's it called, Phillips? Whatever the star-shaped one is. So you need your other screwdriver. Sorry for the giant knuckle. Let me move up here a little bit. Can never get this thing straight. Pay attention, Ken. Then I'll remove the battery cover. Don't just throw your screws around like I do. You can lose them pretty easy. I do try to line them up to where they used to go, but sometimes even that gets messed up. Some people use magnetic trays. I'm just doing this to see if I can do this. Played with a lot of little tinkering things. Yeah, I think that should just pop up. Oh wait, no, hold on. Yep, there goes why you should think a little bit before you do things. There's a screw down here in this bottom corner, so there's a 5th screw to that trick. Which we'll leave down like that. Lift the whole stick up. Look at all that random crap. Okay. This part I'm not looking forward to. I will admit it. It's not going to be, or well, it's not going to be hard, but it's not going to be easy. We need, first off, I don't know if I can move that ribbon enough to get the screw. Nope. Okay, so this ribbon is going to have to move up. You're going to have to lift the little tiny, it's like a small bracket. You move it up a little bit, and you open it. You take your ribbon. Move that ribbon up. Same over here. Little tiny white bracket. Move it up. Bear with me. Pull that ribbon out. This is your analog stick. It's held in by 2 screws. Hot damn. As imagined, the screwdrivers that come with this seem to be magnetized, so the screws are kind of coming out fairly easy in a sense. There is our analog stick. Pretty sure you want to keep that little rubber, it's almost like a seal. A little seal. Here's our new one. I know this doesn't seem like much, but for someone like me with big hands and someone with no experience at all, if someone has no experience at all, this could be handy. These things are expensive. Tweezers are our big hand's best friend. Yeah, down there. Basically, this has to line up with the holes that the analog stick will go into. That's the old one. What's the new one? Lift this up. Drop that in. Hopefully. And make sure it goes through. Oh, there we go. Starting to slide in. You don't want to force it in, because if you force it in, you might break something. I can promise you that one. Alright. Now, to seat the analog stick in so it doesn't move around, you have to put the screws back in the stick mainly, and then work on the ribbons. The ribbons are not going to be... The ribbons going back in are going to be harder than they are coming out. Oh my goodness. God damn. Get the hole. Get the hole. That's what she said. Oh, nope. Yeah, see? That one ribbon gets in the way of that screw every time. You'll all have that issue. Don't panic. It can be worked. I have to reseat that. Sure that's not hooked into anything. But the problem here is you have to lift it up, because when you push down on the Joycon, the analog will hit the ground, or well, the table, before anything else does. In, one screw in. Other screw. Ha ha ha. Oh, I think I popped off the... I just realized that came up. That's never good. Not to start. So, next thing's next. Putting these ribbons back in will probably be the most challenging electronical thing you'll ever do if you're just a novice. Like me, I'm no... I have a little bit of basic experience, nothing special. Just trial and error stuff that I learned over time. So make sure the little housing that the ribbon goes in is open. And then you have to kind of bend. Not bend to bend, but some people will say this is more complicated than it needs to be, and it is, but it's not. Whew. These are like this so that they can make everything lightweight and more manageable to get parts in, so they can shape everything, I guess. Don't quote me on that, but that's what I think. I think that's it. We'll know when to try to use it. I'll use something less pointy to kind of try to guide that in a little. Because there is kind of a notch. Alright. I think that's it. Move this to this side. The next thing will be to put this ribbon in. This one's smaller, but it's set up a little different. It has sides to brace the tweezers. Oh, and the head went up on its own just by getting near it. Of course, this is going to give me trouble. The latch opened and everything. Looked too easy. Oh, there it goes. Close the latch. Oh, there. Now, this back over. Oh wait, never mind. You gotta pay attention to this part. This is your L button. Just make sure the letter is in the right position. It will go here. Then you can put this back on top. Bear with me. All right, now the 4 screws. We're gonna make sure you're using the right screwdriver, or you could strap everything. There we go. 5 screws. course, I probably put the wrong one in, didn't I? Maybe it's the smaller one. Yep. Good news. Here. Pretty sure the other tiny one goes in the top left one. Though, of course, this is going to make me a liar. Yeah. Everything's sticking together. Of course, I was wrong. It's the top right one. If you hear a weird noise, that's my air furnace. Or oil furnace. Battery. You want the clip to go in first. Look, it's very tiny. I don't know if I can get that to focus or not. Yeah. Ouch! Jumping. Set that in, seat the battery. Push this on. Oh, whoa, 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 get in there. Okay, now the goal right now is to test it. Maybe it didn't work, maybe it did. Oh, you know what? I will. Okay, just for reference, I'm not going to put these screws in right now, but use the replacement screws that come in the kit. One here, one here, one here, and one here. It changes them from tri-wing to fillets. Now I'm going to test this out right quick and see how it works. And with that, good news, everyone! It actually worked. I have no Joycon drift in my controller now. I am amused. I don't know if this is going to help anyone. I thought it'd be fun, but I really hope it works out for anyone who tries this. I paid roughly $26 Canadian on Amazon. That's with shipping to get the tools and the little knobs and the analog sticks and everything needed to do this. It's a lot cheaper to go out and spending $100 on a set of Joy-Cons, or I guess $50 on one. I hope it helps. I'm going to leave a link in the description below where I ordered it, or well, the link to it. Have a good day. Later.